So I'm Gerry Johnson, and I'm one of the Shed volunteer ambassadors. A fairly new one. I've only been a Shed ambassador for just over a year, so it's very much learning still about the job and what's involved, but thoroughly enjoying the experience and the challenges. Well, I set up my own shed back in 2015, and I knew the pitfalls and the trials and tribulations of going through and starting a shed, getting locations and things like this, and I just felt that that was something that I could pass, that kind of experience I could pass on to others. I live on a border of two counties, and whilst there was an ambassador already in my county, at the other end, he talked me into becoming an ambassador for the next county to me, which is West Sussex. Well, for me, I was a frustrated carpenter. I wanted to be a carpenter from the age of 10, and so I've always dabbled a little bit in wood. And then, as you grow up and you do things in your home and become a husband and wife, etc., you have to make things. And I found using those kind of ideas and skills that I'd learnt at school and other things, I've got enjoyment. When I learnt about men's sheds, having where they supply the equipment that one can't afford in their own garage, this really appealed to me. Then I heard about men's shed, and where I live there wasn't one, so a public meeting was called, and fortunately for me, there was enough interest to start one, and I became its first chairman. It's certainly helped where I live. I live actually on Hayling Island, which is a very, very small island, so it's restricted here. And we've been able to give back to the community quite a number of things that have been made in the main shed, and we've been building our reputation, and now we have a regular monthly slot in our newspaper. Yes, yeah, oh yeah. Most of the schools, some of the preschools have been using our skills. The Lions, local Lions, we support them as well. So generally, it's a wherever we can, we will like to help and support other organisations. Yes, it is. Yeah, mainly because of becoming an ambassador, I thought I ought to. Up until then, because after lockdown, we only got our shed going just before lockdown, so we opened and closed virtually. Yes, so this is the first one. Well, I guess being asked to help man a particular table here, talking about ambassadors and things like this. But it was also interesting to go around and see all the exhibitors and what else is going on, and to meet lots of other guys who we all talk the same kind of language. It gets a bit boring, I know, but to us it's not. I don't think it is. I have visited quite a few sheds in my time, both prior to starting a shed and becoming an ambassador. I don't think it's unique in any way whatsoever, and yet every shed is different. But what we do is unique. Is not unique. We're all there for the same purpose, which is to get the interests of guys who become members, and to fulfil the role of not only satisfying guys who've got skills that then can use them, but also for guys who living alone and on their own. It's because I always look at a shed as not only dealing with the skills side, but the sociability of sheds as well. Come and have a cup of tea and a coffee and a chat, and look around and see what we have to offer, and what you can offer us as well.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.